Hey guys, in this video, we're going to do equations study guide. So for this first one, we have 3/7 g equals 15. So we're going to draw a line down the middle. 3/7 is being multiplied by g, so we're going to divide by 3/7 on both sides. G on the left, so we get 15 over 1 divided by 3/7, common denominator of 7, times 7 times 7. 15 times 7 is 105. We're going to divide our numerators. So 105 divided by 3. 15 goes in 5 times. 0 left over. G equals 35. For this next one, we're going to draw a line. X is being divided by 45, so we're going to times it by 45. So we get 2.8 times 45. 8 times 5 is 40. 5 times 2 is 10 plus 4 is 14. Tic-tac-toe. 4 times 8 is 32. 4 times 2 is 8 plus 3 is 11. 0, 6, 2, 1. One place behind the decimal, we're going to bring it over. So x is equal to 126. So this one, again, we're going to draw our line. X is being multiplied with 1.5, so we're going to divide by 1.5 on both sides. 6 divided by 1.5, so 6 is going to go in the house, divided by 1.5. We're going to slide, baby, slide. Bring our decimal up. 15 does not go into 6, but it goes into 60 4 times. So 4 equals K. For this next one, we are going to add 8.2 to both sides. Make sure you line up your decimal. Remember, your decimal in 37 is behind it. So we're going to add 2. 15, 4, bring your decimal straight down, 45.2. We are going to add 1/3 to both sides. We're going to get 3/5 plus 1/3, common denominator of 15, times 3 times 3 times 5 times 5. 9 plus 5 is 14 fifteenths. This one, we are adding 1/2, so we're going to subtract 1/2 from both sides. M by itself. A common denominator is 10 times 2 times 2 times 5 times 5. 8 minus 5 is 3/10. Make sure you got that one all filled in. So for this next one, we are going to multiply by 2/3 on both sides. Let's C by itself. So we have 4/5 times 2/3. Multiply straight across. We get 8/15. You buy 3 shirts of the same kind. Each shirt costs $T. Write an expression. So T, whoops. T equals the amount per shirt. So our expression is going to be 3T because you're going to multiply the number of shirts times the cost. So I keep giving the example of if each shirt costs $4, how would you solve it? You would do 3 times 4, which would be 12. Okay, so 3 times T. Remember, expressions don't have an equal sign, so we just have 3 and T. You have $17.45 in your piggy bank. Your grandma gives you D dollars for your birthday. Write an expression that represents the total amount of money you now have. So we have D is the money grandma gave. And we're going to add those together. So it's going to be $17.45 plus D. So in an online poll, 190 people voted that the coach was the best job of the Super Bowl. This is 80 more than the job of the announcer, A. So write an equation to find how many votes the job of the announcer received. Remember, equation's going to be, you're going to have an equal sign. So you have 80 more, so it's going to be the A plus 80 equals 190. Today in class, a lot of people are saying 190 minus 80. So equals A. So yes, that is how you're going to solve it. But remember, your equation can't be left by itself. So it has to be on the side with the numbers. And then you would do the inverse to solve. So subtract 80 from both sides. So A equals 110 votes. It costs $1.29 to rent a movie from the Redbox. You spend $6.45. What equation represents renting a movie for D number of days? So for this one, it is going to be C, because you're going to multiply $1.29 times D, the number of days. So I agree, the way that you would end up solving it is D. But remember, we just talked about how the variable can't be by itself, so it can't be D. So we are going to substitute these in. So 2 times 31 minus 48 is less than or equal to 30. 2 times 31 is going to be 62. 62 minus 48. So 14 is less than or equal to 30. That is true, so that is a yes. 2 times 34 minus 48 is not equal to 30. 2 times 34 is going to be 68 minus 48. It's going to be 20 is less than or equal to 30, and that is yes. 2 times 37 minus 48, less than or equal to 30. 22 times 37 is going to be 74 minus 48. It's going to be 26 is less than or equal to 30, and that also is going to be a yes. Remember, we've talked about how inequalities can have more than one answer. So for this one, these should be R's. Sorry about that. So 5 parentheses, 2.8 minus 1.5. So 2.8 minus 1.5. It's 1.3. 1.3 times 5. 15, 6. Bring your decimal down, so 6.5 does not equal 10.5. That's a no. 5 parentheses 2.8 minus 2.9. Sorry, that should be 1 point. Let me fix this one. That should be 2.9 minus 1.5. So it's 1.4 times 5. So 7 does not equal to 10.5. So that's also a no. Do 5 parentheses 3 minus 1.5. 3.0 minus 1.5 is 1.5. 1.5 times 5, just 7.5, does not equal 10.5. That's also a no. There's only one number. They all could be no's, and that's okay. So here we go with some inequalities. So there's 5 candies at most remaining in the bag. So we have 5, we have X. So the biggest number that it could be is 5. It could be 5, it could be 4, it could be 3. Can't be 6. So the most it can be is 5. So X is less than or equal to 5. There's more than 40 dogs that remain at the Humane Society, so X and 40. So there's more than that, so X is greater than 40. Deborah's quiz grades in math are always at least a 75. So we have X and 75. It could be 75 or more. So X is greater than or equal to 75. So this next ones, we're going to do our number line. 0, -1, -2, -3, -4. It's going to be a closed circle at -3. And the numbers that would work for this include -2 direction. So it's going to be pointing to the right. And we got to have our arrow at the end to show it keeps going. So a closed circle, because remember, when it's got the line under it, it's a closed circle. Okay. So I'm going to rewrite this so my variables on the other side. So we have D and 5. So D is less than 5. We have 4, 5, 6. I'll do a number on either side. It's going to be an open circle at 5 because the equal to sign is not there. And it's going to point to the left because D is less than 5. Thanks.